My name is Roger D. Beckett, and I was part of the first single-manned mission into the depths of black space. I'm recording this message because it will be the last thing I'll ever say. It started off as a simple research mission. It was a newly discovered planet, further out than anyone had gone before. As a scout, my job was to live here and run tests over a 3-day period. Before night fell, I wanted to explore the area to find a suitable place to run the tests. I saved the coordinates onto the system and decided to take a different route home to see more of the planet. I was told I was the first person to set foot on this planet, but these were tracks, human tracks, and I hadn't come this way before. Originally, I assumed that Starbound had made a mistake and had sent someone prior to me. But when I saw that they led back to my ship, I realized someone was still here. The camp was empty. And apart from the footprints, there was no sign of life. I was puzzled, so I decided I would contact Starbound and see if they had any information on it.
This is Tony Blind from the Starbound Interplanet Resource Department. Is this Roger Beckett?
Hi, boss. Speaking.
Perfect. How is it out there?
Boss, has anyone been on this planet before?
Of course not. You know how your job works. Why'd you ask?
There are footprints, you see.
Footprints? Roger, you're the first one on that planet. There can't have been footprints.
Well, yeah, but...
Look, Roger, because of people like you, we know almost everything about this universe. Don't get distracted from your job. It's a damn important one, and there's a lot of money riding on it. Do it, get home. We might even look into giving you a raise. Give us a call if you need anything. Bye now.
Like always, Starbound didn't give much of an answer. My scanner told me that they were fresh, no more than an hour old. Their prints matched that of mine, Starbound's work shoes. There wasn't any more I could get from them. Whoever's they were still here. I probably should have acted more cautiously, but the fact they were from Starbound meant they were likely a friend. Whoever's they were, they'd have to show themselves tomorrow. I was here for an important mission. This planet was the farthest humans had ever set foot on, so my research was being anticipated by many scientists back home. As a kid, I used to enjoy looking up at the stars. They made me feel so insignificant. Earlier, my boss said we know almost everything about them. But I don't think that's true. I never have. That morning, I awoke to a strange smell coming from my container. The food had been fine last night, but now it looked like it had just gone completely rotten. And not just this can, but every single one. I decided it must have been some kind of reaction to the planet's atmosphere. Whatever it was, it meant I had to go without breakfast and probably lunch and dinner. That morning, I had to begin work. I packed my equipment and made my way to the testing site. As I carried my equipment towards the testing site, I realised that my marker wasn't the only thing there. It was testing equipment, like mine, so I thought that someone had been sent here. But as I inspected it closer, I realised this wasn't someone else's equipment, it was mine. Even the scratches and markings were the same. The equipment I'd packed this morning had vanished and somehow appeared here. I knew that as soon as I got back I would contact Starbound and ask them what was going on, because this I couldn't understand. As I travelled back to my ship, I realised what seemed so off about this place. I had yet to see anything alive, not a single living creature. Even the plants felt dry. There were no sounds either. The whole planet felt dead. I decided then that I would finish my test tomorrow and leave a day early. I didn't like this place. I didn't feel safe being alone here anymore. At the time, I told myself it was some sort of computer glitch, but with no contact to Starbound, I felt even more trapped on this planet. I didn't know how the cut got there. I assumed I must have scratched it on a plant or in my ship. Either way, it wasn't that bad. But the second one I couldn't explain. It looked like it just appeared from nothing. When I ran my scanner across it, it couldn't give me an answer about when it was done. For the first time in my life, I couldn't explain the events of today. As a scientist, I often thought I could have answers for everything, but this planet, I couldn't understand. Tired and hungry, I tried to settle down for the night. I was awoken in the middle of the night by a noise, one which sounded like nothing I'd heard before. From what I could see, there was no evidence of anyone being there. I knew it wasn't some sort of creature. The noises sounded human. Eventually, sleep overtook fear, but that was short-lived. I never found out how the blood got onto my face, but I was beyond terrified, and now scared for my life. I wanted to get off this planet now. Every bone in my body told me not to go towards the screen, but whoever it was, they were in danger, and I was the only one who could help. And that decision ended up being the biggest mistake I'd ever get to make. I soon found where the screams were coming from, but when I got closer, they stopped. I was barely unable to comprehend what I'd just seen, but I knew I had to get back to my ship and leave this place forever. I ran back as fast as I could. My ship was in sight. Then I stumbled and fell. And when I got up, my ship was gone. I had no way home. This planet had trapped me.
I cannot explain these last few days, but the universe is filled with the unexplainable. Our science is merely what we know to understand, how we make sense of the cosmos. But there are things out there in the farthest reaches of space which our minds can't even begin to fathom. This is not an SOS. Can't be saved, for I have seen my end. As I descend further into madness, waiting for my death, I have one final warning. If you hear this message, it means you're too close. Leave now. For once you set foot on this planet, your fate is already sealed.